to like speak the words and you can listen this first time through. And when you're at home, you can try and copy. So I'll give like a little pause after each phrase. And this is for caro mio ben. Caro mio ben. Credi mi al men. Senza di te. Languisce il cor. And I'm going to repeat that again as a phrase now. Caro mio ben, credi mi al men, senza di te, languisce il cor. And that's the A section. Then we have the B section. Il, tu, o, fedel, sospira on your, c'è sa crudel, tanto rigor. And then you repeat that same part again. So then I'll say that part as phrases. Il tuo fedel sospira ognor. The vowel there is elided. Sospira ognor, but if you say it fast, sospira ognor, because it's one pitch to both of those vowel sounds. C'è crudel tanto rigor. And then you just return to the A section. So that's all that there is to learn. And a few little tips about Italian diction. The vowels, did you ever take Spanish class in school?
No.
Well, the vowels are the same as Spanish vowels, so open vowels. In English, we use diphthongs, so 2 sounds for every vowel. So we say A-ya, E-ya, I-ya. 2 different sounds, but we say it so fast and we're so used to it we don't really notice the 2 sounds. But for Italian, we use an open vowel, so we sort of freeze our lips in the beginning position of the vowel. So like A instead of A-ya, O instead of O-wa. And the R's all should be flipped or rolled. No American like rhotic R's like R, caro. We don't want to have that. We want caro. Caro or caro, but you don't have time to roll for in the middle of the syllable like that. All of the D's and T's should be dentalized. So in English, when we say a D or a T, you can practice this with me. You put the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth behind your upper teeth. Ta, da. For the Italian T's and D's, we're going to bring the tip of the tongue forward onto the teeth, which is the dentalizing part. Like this. So it's almost like saying the in English, but not quite. Somewhere between ta and the. So it's like credi, the.
D.
So it's almost like saying the, but not quite. Credi mi al men, or senza di te. Di te. See, your tongue should be like on your teeth. Di te.
D.
Te.
Day.
Close.
Still going, yeah. Yeah.
It's tricky, and you know you're not going to do it right the first try. It'll take more than one try. And when you see these little curved lines under 2 vowels like E, I like that on one pitch, that's the elided vowels. So that kind of simulates what we would use in English, which is a diphthong, a, shale. And it's kind of good to hit the ends a little harder, like ben. You can think of N-U-H, n. Caro mio ben. So you really hear the ending consonant. Try that. Ben.
Ben.
Well, ben.
Ben.
Yeah. And it'll take time to get all of it right. Oh, and then ognor is kind of a tricky, the GN sound. That's sort of like the word onion, onion. We don't have exactly the same in English, but ognor. Can you try that one? Ognor.
I can't. So I can't roll my R's.
Oh,
so.
that'll be tricky.
I was thinking about that this whole time. I'm like, man, I don't know.
You can learn. You just have to. It's just like the tongue trills in the warm up. Well, try and see if you can figure it out this week. Most people can. Yep. Yes, that's it. So if you just practice it, you'll get it. For now, if you can't get it, a little workaround, especially if you have a one R in between two vowel sounds, like caro. You can make a D sound in that case, and it'll sound pretty similar to a rolled or flipped to a flipped R. Cado, cado, cado. So not as good as doing the real thing, but it can do in a pinch. And I think those are most all of the kind of, my first voice teacher called it Italian by the seat of your pants.
Yeah.
So this is the first art song you're learning, and it was the first art song I learned too. And so just a tiny little bit of terminology, since this is a really big step outside of your comfort zone.
Right.
An aria is a classical vocal piece, solo, taken from a larger work called an opera, right?
Okay.
An art song usually is sung with very similar technique. It will sound the same to most people, but an art song is a standalone piece, a poem set to music, as opposed to a song taken from a larger work. This Caro Mio Ben is an art song, and so but it'll sound like it's from an opera probably to anybody who hears you sing it, but it's not.
Okay.
So any questions about any of that?
Nope.
Okay. Good luck.
No.